How's everyone doing? This room, I have to say, is just extraordinary. The power is palpable. Thank you to everyone who's been sharing their stories. I'm truly in awe. Has everyone had a chance to fill out these cards on your table? If you haven't found them, they're right in front of you. Feel free to fill them out while I'm talking. I won't be offended. Special times we're living in, I know that when I say that, I'm stating the obvious, but really, it's quite remarkable how on one hand, it feels like we are in the midst of a positive sea change, but on the other, we are utterly fatigued by the prospect that centuries of painstaking growth can be reversed. We're exhausted, daily, hourly even, dealing with the blatant disregard of truth and civility. So many of us are scared, overwhelmed, don't know what to do, where to start, or believe that we can even make a difference. Oh, I see some of you filling out the cards. Thank you. Please, continue. Anyone need a pen? We've got pens. Drinks? We've got drinks. So when I first met Yasmin and the Equality Now team, I was instantly struck by their acumen and their commitment. 25 exceptional years of giving a platform to every person, to those who don't have options or recourse, to those who won't make the news or get the attention of the New York Times. Equality is not a partisan issue. To make it one is embarrassing. It's not a gender issue. To make it one is offensive. Equality is a human rights issue that doesn't need someone to have a daughter or a sister to empathize. It's really not that hard. Why are we still debating child marriage? Why do we need a law saying that the rape of a child is obscene? Why is genital mutilation still even happening? And why do we have to keep saying over and over again that women are not asking for it? As draining as it is, it's more imperative than ever that we dig deep, because one person can make a difference. There is hope. We've been hearing about it all night. You know what makes a difference? Taking a second and thinking about what language we use and perhaps adjusting it before we speak. Starting a dialogue with a friend who maybe shouldn't be making those jokes. Teaching our sons that being a man means being respectful. No means no, and it's awesome having women in charge. You know what else makes a difference? These cards. So I'm going to invite my friend Sheth Herzog, wonderful comedian, on stage to help me help you.
What's up, everybody? How are you tonight? Let me hear you. Yes, we're here. We're doing it. Give it up for Sheetal. She's the best. She's hilarious. As you see, there are little cards. Each one of you has one. And this is the time that this is why you came. This is like, now this is the meat of the whole thing. This is when you give even more money than you gave already to be here. Now you're already a hero, you showed up, you paid your fee or someone else paid for the table, and you're like, I'm gonna get some fish, and that's great. You got some fish, the fish was excellent. Give it up for the fish. The fish was on fire. That's truly some of the best fish I've had in like 3 or 4 days. But this money, this is the meat of it. This is where we really raise the money to help women all over the world. If you look at the cards, $5,000. If you get $5,000, which isn't that much, that's like a 98 Jetta with decent mileage. That supports lawyers seeking justice for girls all over the world, in Africa, in the Middle East. Now it's about time we gave lawyers some cash. Seriously, they have been struggling for years and years and years and years. It's about time we gave lawyers the money that they need to survive and do their thing. Some
By
of
the
you
way,
are
I just
lawyers.
want to
You know what I'm
interrupt.
talking about.
I don't mean to interrupt. I just
Right.
want to say that there are people around the
Yes.
room collecting
Yes,
cards.
raise your hand if you're going to collect the cards. Look at all these people. They're not stalking you. Some of them are. Some of them are stalking you. But they are going to collect the cards. So if you finish a card, you can hold up your hand and say, I'm giving more money. And they will collect the cards. You can even say it loudly so everyone knows that you're a big shot and that you're giving extra cash than you already gave, which makes it even better. You'd be like, I own it. This is for me. I have lots of money. I have a place in Quag. Whatever you want to say, you can say that. But this is great. Like, even if you give $500 supports the repeal of hashtag unsexy laws. Time we got rid of these unsexy laws, get some sexy ones on the books. Some sexy laws like men have to unbutton a second button always. That's a law. No buttoning up that top button, guys. Sexy laws. But you can give anything you want. It's a no limit. $1 million, $2 million, 25,000, or as low as you feel like you need to give, 30 cents, 50 cents, anything.
Well, to that point, no card should be empty.
No card should be
So-
empty. Every card should be filled with something. You can throw change at me. It's totally fine. I'll take it.
We just want to say thank you for choosing to be here. We know that you have a lot of choices, and there's a lot going on always, and so it means a lot to us that you're here because you believe the world can be better. We also want to thank you for taking all the stories that you heard tonight and sharing it with everybody in your life. Tweeting it, Instagramming it, Facebook, whatever it may be, just get it out there. If we've learned anything this past year, we've learned that anybody can do anything. So let's make that a positive thing and channel it into us and make it dangerous for anybody to mess with our girls.